All right, well, back to it, hey? 汉语水平考试真题集. Back to doing the past exams. Yeah, I'm kind of breaking it up. Taking my time. I want to learn more than I want to, I don't know, get good at exam tactics and so on. I'd rather learn things, but anyway, let's do this. 目前学界是在这一领域的理论研究还很薄弱。学界在这个领域的理论在这个领域中的也是别中 but maybe it's okay without it. 学界研究还很薄弱。I guess the question is, does 薄弱 can 薄弱 describe 研究? You could say 不发达 or something like this. 宣将 so this is like medals and so on that you get usually maybe for like a military or something you wear on your chest or not. 宣章是国家颁发给有特殊功绩者的荣誉奖章。I think it's fine, right? I don't see any problems. So this is used as an attributive to modify 荣誉奖章. And you're saying this is this, and I think that's correct. 我们餐厅提供更便捷的送餐服务，提供服务 is fine. 学it's a bit of an issue, isn't it? 学宁足不出户才可品尽美食. So the 学 is a bit of an issue. So what's the subject for 学? So this is like a whole sentence in itself, right? So it's a bit weird. So the sentence should the subject of this sentence should be this 送餐服务. But this is not the subject of the sentence. It's the object of this clause. 送餐服务学您 blah blah blah. Yeah, so I think that might be the error. 世界是一本大书，若不到处若不到处走走的话，看到的总是同一页的内容。Yeah, so we're striking up an analogy here. The world is like a big book. If you don't go everywhere, it's 看到的总是看到的。What you see is just one page of content. Yeah. All right, I think it's C. It's the 学. So we need to, if we want to correct this, we should change this first one to a noun phrase. 我们餐厅提供的便捷送餐服务是 yeah. So here this 提供 is functioning as a verb. So yeah, it doesn't really work in conjunction with the 是. All right, C. 少年时代的他 All right. 不知有多少次在暮色中来到这片沙滩。It's a little bit weird, isn't it? Okay, first of all, 少年时代的他 why is it not the 少年的他? But this implies in the past he didn't know this. Maybe he knows it now. It's a little bit weird. 辩论赛上. So this is a debate competition. 正反双方 okay, so the two sides 就环保出行问题进行了激烈的争论。Does 就 have this function? It's kind of like 把 or 将。就 I think maybe it has a function in that ballpark. 在冰封雪冻的荒野上，一下子人呼出气体，就变成了人变成了棉花似的白团。Yeah, this implies people change into this, not their breath. Right? 人呼出气体。Yeah, it's the same problem again, isn't it? This is people change into steam or baituan, like a white cloud. But it's their breath that changes into a white cloud, doesn't it? That could be the error. Okay. 国剧创作的一大难题是，如何保证既以舞蹈表演为主体，又兼顾叙事性。兼顾 The 兼 usually implies kind of doing two things at the same time. It's a bit weird in conjunction with the ji and the ji-yo structure. I'm not 100% sure. 一下子人呼出气体，一下子 also is a bit weird as well, is it not? It's like somewhat suddenly. 一下子 maybe they're trying to use 依旧。Yeah, I think C is a bit weird. This was weird as well, wasn't it? 少年时代的他。So what do you think? This is what happens. When you do these problems, you end up with like, that's a bit weird, that's a bit weird, and that's a bit weird. Which one is the error? Which one is the error? 少年时代的他 Why is it not just 少年的他? I don't know. I kind of feel like this is acceptable. It's just not the way I would write it. 一下子 It's like suddenly, right? 一下子 Suddenly 人呼吸 Yeah, maybe it's 人一呼出气体那个气体就变成 It's not the person becoming this. I think C is the answer, but maybe it's D, because that one's a bit weird as well. 兼顾叙事性兼顾 Yeah, with the ji and yo together with the jian is a bit weird. Because they both kind of mean the same thing, sort of. 天边的朵彩 okay. 像一朵盛开的玫瑰花 Well, alright. 朵彩云彩 sorry 云彩天边的云彩像一朵盛开的玫瑰花 Alright. So 云彩 is kind of like, I don't know, I don't think I'm meant to be judging the aptness of metaphors, right? 天边 Why is it not 天上 Yeah, I think it's fine. 根据最新气象云图分析，未来2天本市的降水将明显减小。And 明显 be used for something that hasn't happened yet. So basically, this is all fine, but according to data, the rain will clearly decrease. 将明显 Yeah. All right, let's continue. 跑马拉松需要极强的体力和毅力，能坚持，跑完就是一种胜利。Yeah, I think that's fine. So this ability to complete, 坚持跑完, like persevere to the end of a marathon is a kind of victory in itself, basically. 那是我们刚入学，小小的教室把我们这些夹着书本的新生挤得水泄不通。把我们这 I think it's fine. Oh, hold on. So the classroom 把我们 Yeah. Why is it 把 and not 使? Yeah, that could be an error. This maybe should be 使, cause us to squeeze in tightly rather than take us 把这支笔放这儿. It's usually like that. Usually it has intent, right? 我把披萨吃光了。我把咖啡喝一杯。我把问题再考虑一下。That bar looks very suspicious to me. What was the other one? Oh, the 明显 was the only other one I could think of. 明显减小。降水减少。减少 is usually used for what's the word? Discrete quantities, right? So, it can be used for continuous quantities. It's a quantity though, right? 降水 is like the physical object, the rain that is falling. It will reduce. I don't know. I think that's fine. I think most people will not analyze it to that extent. Okay, so let's go 把. I think 把 should be 使. Yeah, so you wouldn't say something like, I don't know, 妈妈把我这样做. Yeah, it's 妈妈让我这样做, right? And this is the kind of thing. 那个教室把我们这样做. No, it should be 教室使我们 or 让我们这样做. Yeah, so I think it's D. And I think it's that 把 that's a problem. That's my conclusion, but we'll check later and see how I do. 这篇论文旨在考察影响重建运动员决策准确性。重建 this is some kind of sport, I guess. 重剑 would be like a long sword of some kind. I don't know. This sentence is fine, right? So the main objective of the paper is to 考察, like analyze, inspect, observe, and the accuracy of 决策. Strategic decisions. 考察影响这个 That's a bit weird, isn't it? Okay, 旨在考察 the accuracy of what? 影响重剑运动员决策 The accuracy of what? Bit weird. 直到几个月 直到几个月前 ，yes that's correct。我才真正下定决心，投身新闻行业。That's wrong, isn't it? 直到才 Yeah, that's wrong. 直到 implies that you've continued up until that point. Right? So 几个月前 is this point here. And if you say 直到, you've gone from the past to that point. However, 才 and only then, yeah, there's a mismatch. That's wrong. Yeah, and I made a decision then. Yeah, so get rid of the 直到 and it'll be okay. Only a few months ago did I decide to become, I don't know, involved in the news industry. I'm pretty sure that's an error. What else we got here? 有梦想不够，有规则也不够，勇敢的迈出第一步，才是最重要的。So this is like an if statement, right? If this, then it's very important to bravely step forward the first step. It's an if-then statement. But in Chinese, sometimes if-then statements don't have any conjunctions. And this is an example of that. That's my impression. 昆曲中的折子戏 is this some sort of dance? Insect dance? I don't know. 并非直接照搬原作，而是 OK， 并非而是对原作进行了加工改造，直接照搬原作。What is 照搬？搬 is 搬家的搬。Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's B. 直到 and 才 this is not compatible. Alright, 下一个 55. 小男孩竟然变化，一位有名的诗人。Alright, 变化 this is incorrect. So 变化 is a verb. If you put something after the 变化 can it even take an object? I don't even think it can take an object. 变化了 Yeah, you can say 竟然变化了 and then maybe say 成为这个 Yeah, so you can say 变成 or 变得 or 成为 Yeah, 竟然变化 Yeah, if you said 竟然变化了成为一位有名的诗人 Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's incorrect. 变化So if you take it very literally, it means the boy suddenly changed a poet. So the boy didn't change. There's a poet over there. And he changed the poet. But I'm not sure. I don't even think 变化 can take an object, right? Like 改变了这个人. Yeah, I don't think 变化 can even take an object. So yeah, on the actual exam, I think I would select that and just move on. Because you don't have time. 关于手机辐射是否对人体有害的争论，从来没有停止过。Yeah, 从来没有停止过。So this is the subject of the sentence, the 争论. It's about this. So it's radiation from whatever. From phones. It's controversial. Yeah, I mean, obviously, maybe I don't want to get into the controversy. So, 争论从来没有停止过. It's never ceased in the past. Yeah. Kind of didn't exist at a certain point before we had mobile phones, but all right. Okay. 火焰山之所以名扬四海 we need a 是因为自然要归功于 is attributable to Yeah, so 之所以归功于自然要归功于小说《西游记》了。OK， 世界水日的宗旨。Okay, so this is our subject. We have a verb 是。Okay, so the goal of this is 唤起公众的节水意识。One, 加强对水资源的保护。Yeah, it's definitely 变化。All right, 56. Can you see that? It's kind of the best I can do, I'm afraid. 在无数个难民的夜里，就并在夜里，回首这些年走过的路，我不禁感慨万千。万千，我感慨万千。Yeah, so in the past I have seen examples where it's like there's 万千, okay, there's 千万, there's 万分, 万千, 感慨万千. So one of them was wrong because it's only a positive thing. One of them was wrong because you can't use it after an adjective like this. I'm not sure if it's this one. 万千. This one's a bit weird. 在夜里，在无数个难民. Sorry, I misread this. I read it as 难民. 难民 meaning like refugees. Where's my phone? Maybe I put it on the charger. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I thought it was saying 难民 refugee, but it actually says 难免税 not 免税 睡眠 actually yeah. Okay, so this is not a word, it's just two words. Like 难 is a word, 免 is a word, right? So 难免. Okay, so 无数个难眠的夜里. Yeah, so on many sleepless nights. 无数 it kind of means infinite, but it's usually used figuratively. Many sleepless nights. 回首. So this would be returning to the capital or something like that. 回首, I think. Or is it reflecting? Ah, no, it could be reflecting. like 反思 or 回顾 or that sort of thing. 回头看，回首这些年走过的路 yeah, maybe that is just reflecting. 我不禁感慨万千 is it 万分感慨 yeah, okay, so this is all fine except possibly this little bit at the end. 我从这件事中得到了一个教训，没有问题。So the subject is 我，并以此作为生活和事业上的座右铭。座右铭。Yeah, 并。所以我从这件事中得到了。并 we need a verb here. And 以此作为 What's the subject of this sentence? Is it it's still 我 right? 我并以此作为 Yeah, the problem is it's 我作为 it is not 教训作为以此 Yeah, maybe you need to get rid of the E. Yeah, if it's a 病词作为 yeah, I think the E is a problem. Alright, 下一个这则广告不仅给看广告的人觉得有趣 What? That's definitely wrong. Alright, I'm just choosing that. So you don't 给人觉得有趣 you 使人觉得有趣 you 让他们觉得有趣 you 给人乐趣使他们感兴趣 Yeah, that'll be better again 使人感兴趣给 Hold on, let me think. No, 给的 Oh no, 给 can mean 让 can it? 叫 Yeah, no, I'm too hasty. I retract my claim. I need to rethink this. Because 给 in certain circumstances can mean 让使 What's the other one? 叫 and 给. Yeah, I think this 给 means 让 here. Oh, I haven't seen that in a while, so yeah, I think it counts as correct. 而且还让人 Yeah, use 让 here. 让人们记住了他们的咖啡。让人们记住了。给人觉得有趣。It's so weird. Oh, I am still very tempted to choose this. Gay. No, gay is bay. It can mean bay as well. And jiao. And what's the other one? Shou. Yeah, those are the four that you're meant to remember, right? Bei shou. Gay jiao. Is that right? I get them mixed up. It's been a long time since I've studied them. You don't usually need them in everyday speech. Yeah, normally you just use bei or shou in everyday speech. Yeah, in your writing, you've got plenty of time to consult textbooks and so on, or in the real world, outside the exam. 太阳系里又出现了一颗以中国科学家的名字命名的小行星。So 无足则星。That's fine. 太阳系 is the solar system. Yet again, 出现了。出现 is a bit weird, but it doesn't just emerge. Yeah, I guess it just emerges from the perception of a human. It was there all along, of course. 小行星. So 小行星 is a dwarf planet like Pluto. Yeah. And it was named after this scientist. This is the scientist's name, and that's now the name of the Pluto-esque celestial body. All right. Gay. Is gay wrong, or is gay just rare? I think it's wrong. 感慨万千. I think I'm going to accept that. But usually it's like 万分 rather than 万千. All right. See. I chose it reflexively and thought, yeah, surely that's an error. And then I analyzed it. I'm still not comfortable with that. 出生的小海豚海豹 what is this? 怂态的居怂态可居 What? 在摄影师的镜头前 So 镜头 has two meanings. One is scene, like a scene in a movie or a scene in a photograph. The other meaning is lens. So here it's the lens of the photographer. 顽皮的摆着各种造型 So you often see 摆个姿势 strike a pose. 白个字是白个字是牛。I don't know, you get the idea. 还有白纸各种造型，造型 is a verb meaning to no, it's also a noun. It's a noun meaning your like hairstyle or something. 白造型。What? I don't know what he's doing. Something like that. Yeah, this sounds like the name of a sporting team or something like this. The Sea Lions? Is it the name of a sporting team? I don't know. Is it? Oh, maybe it's Han Tai Ke Ju. I don't know this phrase. Some sort of Chongyu. 妈妈爱写作。Oh, okay. 初稿都写在用特别的材料上。比如鞋盒包装纸上。What? So 初稿 so is 初稿 here being used to mean draft or something? First drafts are written on like shoe boxes and packaging paper. I mean, I can't say that that's wrong. Oh, maybe it's like on the back of a napkin when you're at a conference or something. 在前进的道路上，搬开别人脚下的脚板石，绊脚石。How do you 搬开？ Oh, to move it out of the way. 有时恰恰是在为自己铺路。Yeah, that makes that's a bit weird, isn't it? The weirdness is not that it's locally an issue, but the problem is we have this kind of metaphor here. So on the road to 前进 is like progress. On the road to progress, moving a stumbling block out of other people's ways is sometimes precisely what you need to pave the road. I guess it's okay. It's a bit of a mixed metaphor. 由于技术上的困难，在20世纪20年代末以前，大部分电影都是黑片。困难 is the wrong choice, right? 限制 it should be 限制。So the reason the movies were black and white back in the 1920s is that technology, we didn't have technology. 困难 is not the right choice of word. It's 限制. All right, I think I'm going to choose that because I didn't see anything else. I think 困难 should be 限制. All right. 根据爱情传说建造的海南岛最高雕塑，鹿回头。So this is the subject of the sentence. 已成为三亚的标志性建筑。Is a sculpture a 建筑？雕塑 is a 建筑。So essentially, the only thing you need to know is can 雕塑 count as a 建筑? I don't know. Maybe. 我以前非常喜欢这本小说，非常喜欢。I think that's okay. 很喜欢。You can use 特别喜欢。我以前 I think it's okay. 很喜欢，特别喜欢， but 非常喜欢。I feel like maybe I need to ask like a HSK3 student. They would know this. Like what I read, they don't write like that. 曾反复阅读，一直被 翻得破烂不堪。破烂不堪。So I'm such an avid reader. I read it so avidly that I kind of destroy the book. I think that's what it means. 只好重新装订。What is 装订? I don't know what 装订 is. But see, the thing is, 以前我以前 Oh, 装订 would be to get it rebound or something like this, because I've destroyed the book through my avid reading, I guess. 这种商品暂时缺货，方便的话，OK， 请留下。方便的话，this is 如果方便的话，你可以这样做。Okay, 请 yeah, 方便 has a few meanings. I thought it was like relating to going to the bathroom. 请留下您的姓名和电话，一有货，我们就通知您。Yeah, 方便的话, this is if it's convenient. Please leave your name and phone number, and we'll get in contact when we get stock. Okay, 风带 I don't know, 风带 is that a windy region of in geography? A windy geographical region, maybe? 风带来些新翻的泥土和泥土的气息。What? Okay, so 风 it's not 风带 it is 风带来些新翻的泥土的气息。So I think this comes together. So the wind blows away something, and it exposes 泥土, like soil, and there is a kind of smell or aroma of that soil. 混着青草味儿，和各种香的各种花的香。Okay, so the smell of this and the smell of this have mixed together. 都在微微润湿的空气里酝酿着。Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's a bit. I mean, I'm looking for errors because this is the error-looking section. I didn't find any errors, did I? In any of them? Was there anything even suspicious? I didn't find anything suspicious. 根据爱情传说造this one 雕塑建筑 is 雕塑建筑 I don't think it is, right? So maybe that's the error. That's the only thing I saw that could be wrong. I don't know. Yeah, this is one of these things. It's like you want to get these questions right. You need to know what words mean very, very precisely. You need to not just be able to say this word means X, Y, Z. You need to be able to say this word does not mean blah, 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 blah as well. Which is usually much harder to be able to say, no, it doesn't mean that. That is wrong. Especially when like you're talking like with Chinese native speakers and with their writing and so on. It's really hard to do. 雕塑. So here I need to think, is 雕塑 a 建筑? A type of 建筑? I don't know. I don't know for sure. I mean, obviously I understand the sentence. That's not the question here. It's like, yeah. Yeah, 已成为三亚的标志性建筑. Maybe you could just 标志 get rid of this. This like an emblem or symbol of 三亚. I've never been to 三亚. Is it hot? I envisage 三亚 being very hot. All right, I'll choose A. On my logic is 雕塑 is not an example of 建筑. That's my logic. I don't know if that's correct. You need to, when you're studying the words, you need to study them to that level if you want to get these correct. Yeah, sometimes I don't know. 在木匠的眼中，树林是每棵树，树林里的每棵树都是一用之材，可用之材。看你关键把它们用到合适的地方。看你关键。Is that really a phrase? 看你把关键. I'm not convinced that's a phrase. I mean, it's not like I've read everything in the entirety of Chinese literature. So it is possible it's a phrase and I just do not know it. Okay, 秦岭大熊猫是大熊猫的一个亚种 a subspecies, I guess. 与四川大熊猫相比，它的骨骼更小 ，whatever that is. It's 牙齿更大. The sentence is correct. I just don't recognize that character. 现在的年轻人读书有三难，一二三是意思 ，OK 一。是难于抽出时间，二是难于静下心来，三是难于持之以恒。All right, so your son. I think it's okay. There's a bit of repeating the san nan. It's a bit weird having the nanyu here when you've already got it here, right? Bit of overlap. But I think I can accept that. 研究表明，心态平和、性格开朗、胸怀宽敞的人 ，so this is our subject. 比那些愁眉苦脸、孤独紧张、忧心忡忡的人。或者忧心忡忡的人，所以他们这个人比这个人，出现精神疾病的概率要少50%。这种人比这种人 so these details aren't important. This 人比人比人，这个要少50%. I think that's correct. I can't conclude that that's a problem. Is it this? The nan? The difficulty is it's difficult to do that. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I find it very hard anyone would ever consider that. Like if you encountered it in the wild, you just read it, understand exactly what it meant, and then move on with your life. Oh, 看你关键. I forgot about that. Yeah, 看你关键 seems to me to be a very weird thing. 关键是你能否把它们用到合适的地方 I think that's how I would rephrase that. 看你关键关键是看你能否把它们 maybe 看你 and 关键 can both be used like individually but can't be used together. And 60. 奇棉药树 some book or something 是中国现存最完整的一部综合性农书 an agricultural book 也是世界农学史上最早的著作之一。Okay, this is a problem. So the problem is that some authors think that 最 adjective 之一 counts as an error. If it's 最早, then you shouldn't have the 之一. And other authors think 最早之一 or 最好，他是我最好的朋友之一, this sort of thing. Some people say that that counts as an error. And there are actually like academic papers written on this. I have looked this up before. I have encountered 最 adjective 之一 being counted as both wrong and right in these 语病 sections. And yeah, what are you supposed to do? Anyway, I need to kind of think, okay, what does the author think? So if the author has like a very prescriptive linguist background, then maybe they would consider that wrong. But I think one of my best friends is fine. Or one of the earliest works. One of the earliest specialized works. I think that's fine, and I would use it, and the people who would declare it wrong, I would just say, no, I don't have to listen to you. But for this specific test, I have to go by whoever wrote it. Let's see what else. I mean, maybe this counts as okay. I have definitely seen this count as incorrect. And I remember this. And it's like, I just couldn't figure out the error. And then my teacher pointed out this is the error. And then I Googled it and discovered there's a whole bunch of debate online and all these papers on whether 最 adjective 之一 counts as an error or not. 遇到孩子害怕做的事。So 遇到什么样的事？遇到孩子害怕做的事。家长不能说算了，害怕就别做了。Yeah, that's fine. 而且不能而且 is a wrong conjunction, right? 而且要鼓励他们去做这件事。而且 is a wrong conjunction, right? 而且 moreover. Oh no, maybe that's okay. Yeah, no, actually that's okay. It's okay. 就像建筑师要精心设计才能打造出令人惊叹的作品一样。So we have this long metaphor, but nothing weird there. 我们的人生也需要用心经营，才能有所成就，才能获得成就。有所 means is somewhat. 有所 So 有所 is used to modify adjectives. 成就 is a noun meaning achievement. It is not an adjective, right? I don't think it's an adjective. 成功 it can be an adjective. 成就 cannot be an adjective, right? I don't think it functions as an adjective. So that very suspicious. All right, 下一个，萤火虫喜欢植被茂盛、水质良好、空气清新的环境。Okay, so 萤火虫 is our subject. They like these kind of environments. All right. 凡是有萤火虫分布的地区，都是凡是都是。So that's correct. Implies so where fireflies are located, without exception, are all like this. 生态环境保护的比较好的地方，保护的比较好的。Yeah, that's correct. All right, so no problems with this one. Yeah, this one was 最 adjective 之一. Like it depends who's marking, depending on whether or not that counts as an error. This one, I was a bit concerned about arits here, but I thought about it and concluded, yeah, I think that's okay. This one, yeah, 有所成就. 才能有所. No. 才能获得成就. Yeah, all right, so I think C is incorrect. Okay, 下一个. Mm. 孩子能为快乐而读书，就是他未来成功的重要标志。所以家长们应该帮助孩子寻找读书的欢乐，寻找乐趣。巧门修养 Okay, 修养 doesn't really fit. The others fit, but they have different meanings. I kind of like 窍门。一本充满智慧而又有趣的书，会让他们有读下去的like motivation 动机而hold on 动力 is the best choice. 动机 is motivation in the sense of motive, like motive to commit a crime, commit a murder. Now what's this? 专长野心 is ambition, like Macbeth. Vaulting ambition. That's the first time I've ever used Macbeth. I studied Macbeth in high school and it's like, oh, I feel like I will never use this knowledge. There it is, look at that, vaulting ambition. My high school teacher will be proud. 而孩子也会从中什么什么养分吸取 is a good choice. 收藏 does not make sense. 合成 this is like combined to form. 索取 is 索取 something like blackmail. 索取 or maybe it's like search out. All right, it's definitely B. And you can choose it. Yeah, 吸取养分 is a good choice. 动力 is like these are only choices basically. B. I forgot to add the line. So these are the different sections. All right. 下一个 okay, 豫园 Yu is a province abbreviation. For where? Is it Hunan or something? I forget. Maybe Henan. 豫园坐落于 so 坐落 is situated at. So it's used for like physical things, right? 豫园坐落于上海市黄浦区 okay, it's in Shanghai, but it's named after something else. 是明代的什么什么花园 So expecting something like imperial or something like this. 私人 works, a private garden. 个体主权区域 Okay, it must be 私人 the others are just wrong. 个体 means individual. It's used to differentiate between individual and like team, such as in tennis or something. You have single, individual and so on. Or maybe you use 单身 there actually. 个体功劳 versus 集体功劳. 主权 is sovereignty. It makes no sense whatsoever here. 主权 Yeah, so you don't want to encroach on an independent country's sovereignty. 区域 is region. It doesn't really function as an adjective. Like, these don't function as adjectives. You'd have to use a 姓 or something like this to turn them into something. So region. 区域花园 regional garden. Anyway, it's A. Actually, I'm going to mark it down because I'm that confident. It must be a private garden. 私人花园 a private garden. I'm that confident. Yeah, in the actual exam, I would choose A, move on. 由赵元名家这个人设计，这个人，充满什么什么呢？充分什么什么？展现了中国古典园林的建筑形式与设计风格，展现 to exhibit. It exhibits the 风格. Yeah, that's fine. 证实 正 meaning to prove. 实 is kind of used as a suffix to here. You prove something to be true. 证实 would be useful for like a mathematical proof. You prove something is true, or like you demonstrate something is true through evidence, that sort of thing. Maybe a lawyer might use that in a courtroom. 决定 is appoint. You cannot appoint 风格. You can appoint the Minister for Administrative Affairs. 实施 meaning to implement or carry out. Again, 风格 is not something you can 实施 carry out, enact, 实施 carry out, maybe. So this one, there is only a single choice as well. Usually you don't get single choices. 古人称赞他奇秀甲于东南。如今他已成为到上海什么什么的游客。观光 sightseeing, yeah, 观光游客必去的游览胜地之一。Yeah, 观光 sightseeing. 汇报 meaning to report. Usually you report something to your boss. Your boss tells you to, I don't know, do your job and then report back. And then you report back and give an update. 借鉴 is often used as a conjunction. 借鉴 it makes no sense here really. 借鉴 is to to be based on, draw inspiration from. 借鉴 that sort of, yeah. 奖赏 what? 奖赏 is a noun, right? Meaning 奖赏 is like an award to appreciate or something like this. Yeah. So I think all three of the gaps, there is only one choice. All right. Usually they're not that easy. 古代江南大户人家里什么什么有女婴出生。唐若 is a good choice. 卞 yeah, 唐若 is a good choice. 卞 is here equivalent to 就 right? 他们就会在庭院中什么什么一棵香樟树 some type of tree. Yeah, 栽 yeah, 雨栽树. The others don't make any sense whatsoever, right? So definitely this is A. 倘若 is a good choice. I mean, just it's a fancy word for if. 偏偏 is like I believe it has 3 or 4 meanings, among which is like unfortunately, or like if you have this annoying infant crying, yeah, you probably wouldn't say that. 恰巧 is like coincidentally or 恰巧 oh. And 除非 unless, like it makes sense up until you read the next part. For this one, 在 you plant a tree. 挖 you can dig up a tree. 藏 you store a tree somehow. 挪 you move a tree somewhere else. Like, I mean, they're grammatical, but they don't make much sense. 当女儿出嫁时 家里人会将树砍掉，做成2个大箱子，并放入丝绸什么什么嫁妆，作为嫁妆。What is 嫁妆？ So 妆 is 化妆品的妆。I don't know what 嫁妆 is. Some sort of, maybe this is dowry or something like that, or like some kind of wedding present. 取2相思绸，2相思绸。Oh, okay, so it's a kind of a pun, right? G. All right, 作为 so it acts as a gift later on. So you cut it down later on. So you must plant the tree. 倘若 hold on. Oh, sorry, it's not making a sound. 出生 it is 出生 if a girl is born. If a girl is born, you plant a tree and you chop it down, make a box out of it or a chest, and that acts as a wedding gift down the line. Yeah, this is definitely A. But yeah, 出生 girl is born. All right. 科幻片中，常有这样的场景，披上一件银身斗篷。So this is, so you're draped in a cloak, right? So you can't really see who's in the cloak. 人就会什么什么消失，就会突然片刻瞬间顿时终身。终身 is out. 终身 doesn't mean your whole body, it means your whole life. 终身后悔 you'll regret it for your whole life, right? The other 3 could be okay. 瞬间 is the best. 顿时 is okay. 片刻 not great. 长期以来，人类也一直为什么什么一件属于自己的营生衣。I'm expecting something like 拥有。攻克 conquer doesn't make any sense. 征服 also kind of conquer. Doesn't make sense. 开拓 open up and expand and pioneer and doesn't make sense. So definitely B. Okay, so 拥有一件属于自己的营生衣而不懈努力。据称，科学家已研发出一种隐形衣，当物体被其包裹时 ，yeah. So when it's wrapped in, when an object is wrapped in this invisibility cloak. 由于光线在物体表面发出的反射，物体就会处于一种可见光无法探测，可见光 visible light 无法什么什么到的隐形状态，探测 explore。We have 征服 again. That's really weird. 征服 or both meaning conquer. 干涉 meaning to interfere or get involved in, intervene maybe. 渗透 permeate. Oh, yeah, 渗透 is a better choice than 探测。渗透无法渗透。But 渗透 is permeate. 无法。Yeah, 探测 is still better, isn't it? 渗透 is either permeate in the sense of like water permeates a sponge kind of thing. Yeah, it's got to be B. 探测, but maybe 探测 has more meanings than I'm anticipating, or 探测。探测到，无法探测到。Here 探测 is detect, isn't it? So you can't detect it with visible light. Yeah. Yeah, you see them on the internet, but it's more like it just shows you the sides of the person or whatever. They're not really invisibility cloaks and whatever. But in fiction, yeah, you can have invisibility cloaks, like in Harry Potter, right? 搜索依赖症. So this is like searching reliance symptoms or disease. This is be over reliance on Google or something. 并非 is a good choice. We'll see. 并非真正意义上的疾病. Yeah, 并非 is a really good choice. It's not really a disease. Yeah, in fact, that's it. If this was the actual exam, I would choose that and move on and not read the rest. You have very limited time. You don't have time to read the whole lot. 而是一种凡事都依赖上网搜索的习惯。当人们面对自己不了解的问题时，首先想到的是去网上搜索和提问，寄希望于网友的答复。So this put your hopes on the replies of people on the internet. 调查显示，大约89.8%的人承认自己不愿独立思考 ，yeah, independent thinking. OK, 自己不愿这个OK, 患有 meaning to suffer from this disease. 患有搜索依赖症 yeah, no, A is correct. From start to finish, but you can determine it from this alone. That's it, 并非. So search engine reliance disease is not actually a disease. 并非. I haven't even checked the other ones, but 不料 unexpectedly, 即便 即便 is even if it truly is a disease. What is this? 尚且 Yeah, I haven't really 尚且. How do I define 尚且? I don't know. Don't ask me. 尚且. Is it 尚且何况 usually come together? Some sort of conjunction, which random word thrown in there has nothing to do with anything really. 中国著名风景区金丝峡什么陕西 Okay, 落成 is enact, right, for policies. 并列 is usually equal with. 位于 is a good choice. 布置 could be correct as well, but 布置 is usually someone is choosing to put something somewhere, whereas 位于 is the best. 位于陕西省这个地方。是中国最美的10大峡谷之一。Here we go. We got 最美之一。So from the author's perspective, 最美之一 counts as correct. All right. So we didn't choose that one, right? Yeah, this one. 最早之一. So the author does not for 60. Yeah, I chose B. Why did I choose B? All right, here. No, 60, I chose C, sorry. Why did I choose C here? Oh, this one, 有所成就. Yeah, so for this purpose, 最早之一 counts as correct. Maybe nowadays people accept it as correct. Yeah, I remember looking that up. I think I was in, which one was it? I remember seeing it in the Yubing section, and that was the error. 最 blah blah G. So for the purpose of this book, 最美之一, and if these are real HSK6 questions, then 最 blah blah GE counts as correct. Okay. 最美的 blah 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 之一，景区内什么什么秀丽，OK， 迹象场面风光光彩 I don't know, it could be any of them. They're all used very flexibly when describing scenery and so on. Blah 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 等自然什么什么与一体，形态呢？要点，景观与地势语。So we need a verb here, right? 形态 is a noun, 要点 is a noun, 景观 I don't know this word. Words that end in 观 景观 could be a verb. 地势 is not a verb. So er, san are all out. If you're going to put a u there, yeah. If you're going to put a u, you're going to need a verb before it, right? We certainly can't put a noun, and 1, 2, 3 can only function as nouns to my knowledge. 地势 is like topography. I don't know how you could kind of like 地形. Is it different from 地形? 地势? No, it's definitely a noun then. 要点 I mean, it's this is like important point. 要点 yeah. 形态 this is like it's like form the object's form. Yeah. So I'm definitely going for C. 不宜景异景象万千 Okay, they like 万千 in this book, don't they? 被誉为峡谷奇观什么什么王国生态王国 ecological kingdom. That seems alright. 产业 manufacturing. 生机 kind of works. 生机 is vitality. 姿态 What is it? 姿态 Remind me 姿态 I forget. 姿态 is something like standpoint or something like this, right? Oh, posture. It's your posture in the sense of attack posture, right? Yeah. Yeah. Definitely C. I don't know the word 景观, but I'm assuming it can function as a verb. 景观与一体 Oh, maybe it is a noun as well. 与一体 Is the u just 在? Yeah. Maybe you can put a noun there. Anyway. Oh, 所谓曝光效应 exposure effect 曝光视觉人们会什么什么自己成熟的事物偏好 Yeah. So this is the exposure effect, is that, yeah, if you're get exposed to some idea over and over and over again, whether or not it's true or good or harmful or whatever, you just become familiar with it and you kind of accept it. So 偏好 is the best choice here. Yeah, 事物视觉人们会偏好事物 So you'll be you are I don't know partial towards things you are familiar with 什么什么比如我们见到某个人的次数越多往往就越觉得此人招人喜欢招 meaning to beckon This one's out, right? 捡 meaning to pick up. The other is maybe, I don't know. 因此若想增强人际吸引力，就要留心提高自己在别人面前的出现频率。 测量 measure doesn't make any sense. 渴望 desire doesn't make any sense. 惦记 is to worry about, doesn't make any sense. Yeah, but I feel like you can get the answer from 偏好. This alone, you're already, that's the end. 偏好. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure if I saw this on the exam, got up to here, saw 偏好, 关怀 doesn't make sense. 关怀, maybe you can hold it in your mind. 扮演 doesn't make sense. 扮演 meaning to like act as a shoe. That makes no sense. 留念 meaning to kind of be like reminisce about, or like 留念. Anyway. 鸟类的脚趾很独特, that works. 别致 doesn't really describe things like that. 别致 would describe like a building or something like that, right? 坚韧 I mean, maybe. 提拔 is erect. 提拔, you talk about buildings or posture, this sort of thing. I'm sorry, not 提拔, 挺拔. I got the pronunciation wrong, but it does mean erect. 挺拔, things that are straight up. Certainly bird feet, but no, bird toes are not erect. 独特 works, 坚韧 might work. I don't know. 别致 would not really describing bird toes. 伸直时要收缩肌肉而抓紧 is a good choice. 抓紧 yeah, all right, it's already A. 抓紧 is a normal one. 抓紧 I am going to eat this mouse, etc. etc. 抓紧树枝 okay, grabbing the branch. 树枝时却要放松肌肉 Really? So they have to contract their muscles to release, but to hold on they relax. That's really interesting. I did not know that. 因此他们在站立时就要什么什么收缩肌肉就要持续 OK 他们在站立时就要持续 So when they're standing like on a flat surface, right? They need to contract their muscles. So it's hard work for them to stand on a flat surface. 站久了很容易累所以很多鸟就会什么什么提起一只脚举起no 提起交换this is sorry 交替 so they alternatingly stand on one leg. Yeah. 学肌肉放松 Yeah. 很多鸟 Are there any exceptions? Maybe like penguins and emus and things. Yeah. Most birds do stand on one leg. All right. Definitely A. But 抓紧 is a very strong collocation. 眼下正是春茶上市的季节，每天来往仙都镇高村的茶商。I'm guessing it should be 来往 or something to that meaning. So 南辕北辙 is just completely wrong. 络绎不绝 maybe that works. 滔滔不绝 talks about people just talking, right? 滔滔不绝 and 齐心协力 they're working in harmony. 茶商 tea merchants yeah 络绎不绝 is the best choice. 高品质 yeah 高品质的铁观音铁观音 is a statue. I believe it's like a deity of some kind, but usually, so 铁观音 will be a statue of that deity. 卖价高 Yeah, 品质高品质品德 refers to a person, not a statue. So high quality 观音 statues. 气质潜力气质 and 品德 is something only a person can have, I believe. I don't think anything else can have those traits. 潜力 is potential. High potential statues. I don't think so. So yeah, it's B. Maybe you could just do it from the first blank alone. Yeah, there might be some rare usages of these Chinese that I don't know. 也使村民们的钱包鼓了起来。许多茶商都前来收购茶叶。他们或品尝，或轮驾。有的忙着称重，有的忙着搬运。整个村子好不热闹，好不热闹。So does 好不热闹 mean 好热闹? It's possible. So there's in some cases it's irregular. 好不容易 and 好不容易 can mean 好容易。Yeah, 好不热闹。Does it generalize? Yeah. 好不 You think the 不 is a negation, but no. 好不加形容词和好加形容词意思相同。Yeah. 太荒谬了。It's really weird, isn't it? So you put the 不 in there, it means the same thing. So 好不热闹。Yeah. It's B. Anyway. All right. Let's continue. 人发高烧时，需要立即吃退烧药来控制发烧症状。Yeah, 症状。All right, A done. It's absolutely A. You control the symptoms. We're done. Like, that's it. 预兆. I like 预兆. I suppose you could use it figuratively. 预兆 is like, what's the word? Prophecy. 弊端 the downsides of 发烧 and 缺陷 the defects of getting a fever. But absolutely, you can just choose that and that's it. Like, you don't have to read this. You're already done. 然后再进行诊断。而对于突发事件，同样也需要先退烧及什么什么矛盾及缓解矛盾。So 然后再一个，而对于突发事件，同样也需要先退烧及什么什么矛盾。缓解，也缓解矛盾。矛盾 is contradiction. Anyway, it's not these other ones, right? 隐蔽 cover up the contradiction. 延续 is cover up in the sense of like a government cover up of secrets and like conspiracies and things. Whereas 隐蔽is like soldiers covering up, taking shelter. 削弱矛盾 削弱 is to weaken, but usually you weaken your enemies. 缓解矛盾控制事态但这只是什么什么处理的开端只是危机的开端 Yeah, the 开端 is the start of the crisis, the start of resolving the crisis. 更重要的是要及时什么什么事件的发展情况掌握 保卫衔接巩固 Some of these are pretty wacky. I'm reading the right 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're talking about fever here. So you want to like 保卫. 保卫 is like protect, right? Like in the sense of soldiers. 衔接 is kind of like 连接, close enough. Connect the symptoms. 巩固 consolidate. You usually consolidate knowledge or your territory or something like this. Yeah. 透过现象看本质校准有利什么什么解决问题有利时机 favorable time. Yeah, so find a favorable time to resolve the problem. 空隙 a gap. 推论 推论 is a logical deduction. Logical inference. It has nothing to do with anything, really. It's just a random word. 线索 线索 is a clue, like a detective might find clues. A. Yeah, it's A. I've already written it there. But you can go here and 正章 done. That's it. Sometimes they are like that, and if you do have that opportunity to skip some and just go absolutely it's that and none of the others, you sometimes have to take them because you don't have time otherwise. So yeah, so in the actual exam, if I've skipped something like this, I would mark it on like, because I take the handwritten exam. So like if I had this and I found, oh, absolutely that must be 正章, I would just mark it and say, like, I haven't actually read the whole thing. So if later on I find, oh, okay, I've answered all the questions, I've still got 5 minutes, what should I do? I might go and check them out and see if I made a mistake for being too hasty. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Yeah. All right. Hey, go, just pause for a second. All right, what we got here? That looks like a flower of some kind. 中国人以鲜花入学已经有2000多年的历史了。Are you telling? It's funny. People tell me Chinese people eat all sorts of things. And I like to say, okay, most of the time they just eat like this, the same things I eat. Yeah. And here it's like, you're eating flowers. All right. 有的是用来做点心，如中国传统的桂花糕。So this is some flour cake that you eat. 什么什么什么什么桂花糕 Here 桂花甜蜜中散发着桂花的芬芳 芬芳 is fragrance. I don't think either of those characters are on the HSK syllabus, but you need to know them. 芬芳 is quite a common word. 用花朵做出来的东西味道 Oh, there's a no. So that's a bit of a hint. Yeah, so the first gap must be C, right? 有的则是用来制作菜肴，如粤菜中著名的菊花肉 chrysanthemum meat. Maybe it's chrysanthemum pork. 将肉雕成菊花形. Oh, okay, so that's just the shape of the pork. 再浇上由菊花瓣熬成的菊花糖 and some chrysanthemum sauce. Okay. 既美观又美味。什么什么什么。All right, so we're talking about chrysanthemum pork. Sorry, there's a semicolon. How do you say semicolon in Chinese? I don't know the Chinese word for semicolon. I have studied this at some point. Semicolon. 分号. Okay, 分号. Yeah, that's logical. 分号. So you have 冒号、引号、句号、逗号、顿号、省略号. And what's the hyphen? I don't know. Anyway, so we have a 分号 here. So we need to put something there. 大家最常喝的啤酒就是以啤酒花为原料。啤酒花 Beer flour? Is there really a beer flour? 加上大麦芽和水，再经过发酵而成的。So we switched from food to beer. So we need to indicate here. 文化韵味更浓的则是以花朵来酿酒。Could be that one. The others don't make any sense, right? So there's a no here, and there's a question mark there. If there's a question mark, you need to have a question. 问号. All right, anyway, so the next one is E. 那么用花朵做出来的东西味道怎么样呢？ I noticed that a lot in Chinese people when they give speeches or in their writing, they ask rhetorical questions to themselves. Yeah, I guess it sometimes happens in like videos and so on in English, but it took me a bit of time to get used to the idea that the speaker is going to ask themselves a question and then answer it. The thing is, like, yeah, if I was going to give a lecture and I ask a question, I'm going to wait for everyone else to go, oh. Or maybe they'll know the answer and answer it. It's like, oh yeah, you're right. Now I don't have to say it. 由于花瓣中大量的油细胞 oil cells. I don't really know what 油细胞 is. 会不断分泌出一种名为芳香油的物质。Okay, so in plant there's some oil cells. So this is cells in the sense of biology. They secrete this substance. 这种物质所散发出的独特气味很容易使人感到愉悦。I like plant secretions. 因此，将各种各样的花朵插入食物中，什么什么什么什么。Yeah, I'm expecting like 是合理的什么合理的选择。对，这里 no，便给食物罩上了一层芳香油。That makes a lot of sense there. And I've only got B left, so let's hope B goes in the next blank. 这些使人愉快的物质，经过舌头表面的味蕾taste buds, right? So bud is 蕾. You know my Chinese name is Li Bei. In Chinese, 贝蕾 is the word for bud, like on a flower. This is 味蕾. 味蕾 is a bud, like taste buds on your tongue, right? 传输至大脑味觉中枢. 枢 is a hub. 枢 fourth tone. 枢 I don't remember. Hub. So this will be like central nervous system or something like that, or just where taste is processed in your brain. 得到的反馈基本上就是好吃了。花朵不仅可以用作食材，so I chose B。对治疗各种疑难杂症，也有很多的功效，很好的功效。在中国古代的药学巨作本草纲目中，有多达26卷内，容与花卉有关。no 卷内容，sorry，涉及花卉 ，it is 花卉 ，right？ 花卉的药物种类更是多达100余种。由此可见，花卉在中药学上有非常重要的位置。Alright， 下一个 we have breakfast in bed or something like this. This is a hotel room. Maybe not breakfast in bed. She looks dressed. She's got her hair and makeup done, so I'm not sure why she's in bed. Let's see. 人体自身不能制造钙。钙 is calcium. So why does your body not naturally produce calcium? Or no, it's just saying it cannot naturally produce calcium. Yeah, 是因为他们忽略 no， 必须通过食物来补给。Yeah, it's D. So you can't, your body doesn't naturally produce calcium, you must get it through your food. Yeah, all right. 如果 Yeah, that makes sense. 调查表明，容易缺钙的人群主要是儿童、青少年、孕妇与老人。虽然现在不少人会有意识的通过吃钙片来补钙，但他们还是缺钙。Really? Okay, 究其原因 ，so 究其原因 ，so I guess that's 研究其的原因，是因为他们忽略了影响钙吸收的一些因素。That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, the others don't really make sense. So, 是 77 is C. Sorry. You got to make sure you get the first two right, especially. The others kind of fall into place. If you get one wrong, you get many wrong. Alright. 钙的吸收主要受维生素 D 的影响。体内若没有足够的维生素 D，钙就不能很好的被吸收。即使吃再多的钙片，也无济于事。Whatever that means. 维生素 D 在人体内是可以合成的，但前提是要有适当的阳光照射，什么，那就要在吃钙片的同时，适量补充维生素 D。如果无法保证充足的光照，那就 OK. So if you can't get enough sunshine, then do these. Yeah, also take vitamin D. I should get out more. 此外，人体内 人体内钙的吸收程度还与肠道中的酸咸度有关。So this is your gastrointestinal tract, maybe just intestinal tract, and the acidity or basicness, alkalinity of your your intestines. 酸性的环境有利于钙的吸收。如果在补钙的同时吃些酸奶 yogurt， is 酸奶 acidic？ 维生素 yeah, it's called 酸奶 like acidic milk in Chinese. Is it acidic? I would have thought it's basic. I don't happen to have any yogurt or universal indicator on hand, so I can't actually go and test it, but I'm kind of curious now. Maybe I should go buy some purple cabbage and make some indicator and then buy some yogurt and test it. Or maybe I could just watch someone else do it on YouTube. 维生素 C 和食醋等酸性食品，钙吸收的效果会好很多。So yogurt, if you why would you need to 补钙 if you take yogurt? If you eat yogurt, then you're getting the calcium as well. Just eat yogurt. You don't need the rest. No, actually, don't take medical advice from random YouTubers. Ignore what I say and do what your doctor says. 需要引起注意的是，bong is boron, so you don't usually get boron in the HSK exam. 硼是增强骨骼的关键元素。每天吃一些苹果，梨、葡萄、蔬菜和豆类食物，什么什么。So I'm expecting this boron will improve something in relation to calcium. 可使人体获得足够的硼 Yeah, you can absorb enough boron. It definitely said boron. Is it just me or does the word boron sound rude in English? Okay, so B is that one. Hopefully it makes sense. 饮食中如果缺少boron, if you lack boron, 会使钙被大量排出，使其无法在人体内发挥应有的生理作用。此外，植酸和草酸 What is 植酸 Plant acid and grass acid, whatever that is. 也不利于钙的吸收。What is a plant acid? Is there such a thing as like dendritic acid or something like this? 因为它们可与钙生成不溶性物质。So these kinds of acids, they form a compound with calcium that is insoluble. 使得肠道无法正常吸收钙。Okay. 这两种酸 Yeah, so here and here. All right, so definitely it's B. 多存在于正餐里的五谷和蔬菜里。因而吃钙片最好的两餐之间，最好在两餐之间。Yeah, so it's best to eat your calcium supplements between meals, 而不要在吃饭时吃钙片。I just have lots of milk. I drink lots of milk. Have I ever broken a bone? Not accidentally. 鸟，小鸟鸟。Alright， 在非洲的沙漠里，生存着一种卷尾雁 curly-tailed swallow. This is a curly-tailed swallow from Africa. 这种鸟经常和狐獴凑在一起。狐獴 What is 獴? Who is a fox? What is 獴? Oh, is 獴like marmot or something? I don't know. 当鸟看到一只老鹰在天空盘旋时，会立刻发出尖利的叫声。狐獴听到后 ，OK， 撕腿就跑。All right, so they're like they're on the animal, and it's like there's an eagle, and it's like 走了。几乎在同时，老鹰从上空俯冲下来。This is 俯视的俯冲下来，却抓了个空 ，because they're already gone。经过这场劫难，狐獴对卷尾雁十分信任。Okay, I'm going to Google it. So what is it called? 狐獴 Some kind of African animal. 狐獴 Did I miss it? Maybe it's not 獴. I'll just put 狐 first. 狐狸的狐獴 That's it there. I can just click that one. Oh, it's a meerkat. 狐獴 mongoose. 狐獴 Mongoose is not a goose, right? 狐獴 all right. The Lion King. 狐獴 So you know they have them at the meerkat at the Royal Children's Hospital in Melbourne. Yeah, so this is a hospital, but they have meerkats. So the sick children go in and look at them. Yeah, it's a really amazing hospital, and they have like these big screens and everything. Yeah, this is a hospital. It's truly amazing. I've been there just for tourist reasons. I go to the hospital. It's really amazing. This is the gigantic aquarium. And they have other... this is a touch screen, right? Yeah, a massive game. Like, you can play this game. If you're sick children, go downstairs, play these games on this massive screen. And they forget that they're sick. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's really amazing. And yeah, there's meerkats. So this is 狐獴 Yeah, okay. Marvin. Royal. What's royal? 黄玉 something like that. 儿童医院 Oh, I haven't seen this. Oh, it's something separate. Yeah. Aquariums, meerkats, and gaming screens. Yeah, it's really cool. If you're in Melbourne, take a look. You can see the meerkats. You go there to be a tourist to the children's hospital. All right. 没过多久，卷尾雁又发出同样的叫声。狐獴以为老鹰再次来笼，赶紧丢下食物车里。This one's 车 fourth tone. This one is 丝. Do you see the two characters? These are really hard to tell apart if you have to look. This one is 撤, meaning to retreat. 撤离. This one is 撕, meaning to tear, right? Oh, they look so similar, don't they? They're different characters. The top of the middle component is different. 和这次卷尾燕却欺骗了他们。卷尾燕在狐獴离开的瞬间飞身跃下，叼起他们的食物，迅速飞走。Okay, that's a really interesting symbiosis they got going on here. 虽然卷尾燕之前救了他们的命，但这次的欺骗却令狐獴很气恼。First time I've encountered that word. I've encountered like 20 different synonyms though. 当下次卷尾燕what's this character? 固执重演时，没有一只狐獴离开原地，突然狐獴哨兵尖叫起来，于是大家再次抛下口中的食物跑开，但这次他们又错了，这叫声其实是卷尾燕。Oh well, they imitate. Oh well, these birds are trolling the meerkats. 模仿狐尾的声音发出的，卷尾燕再一次获得食物。So the birds learn to imitate the meerkat sound. So the meerkats are eating away, and the birds are like, I wish to eat that. Unfortunately, there are meerkats there at the moment. Let's imitate the meerkats and say, oh no, there's a predator coming. And then the meerkats run away and I can just enjoy this food. Clever birds. Interesting. 令人奇怪的是, I think that was already enough, right? But anyway, 尽管卷尾燕一而再而三 ，this is a 成一而再而三的欺骗他们，狐獴却并不想赶走他。So they're being swindled, but maybe it's 得不偿失的 territory. Like maybe the birds do save their lives a lot of the time. 有时甚至会主动施舍一些食物给他。So it's like, here, have some food. And now shut up. 因为卷尾燕只是在食物 What's that character? 什么法 I don't know that character. So when they lack it, 冬天才会做出这种欺骗性。Okay, so they only swindle them when they don't have food. So if the meerkats give them food, then it's like, all right. 这是他解决自身生存危机的无奈之举。So yeah, 无奈之举 is just an action, like 之举 after anything is just an action of this kind. What kind of action? 无奈. It's out of desperation. There's nothing else to do. They don't want to swindle the meerkats, but they swindle the meerkats because there's no other choice. 在其他季节，卷尾燕会为狐獴提供切实有效的警报。总的来说，卷尾燕仍然是狐獴值得信赖的朋友。So even when they're swindled, it's like, oh, okay, you needed the food anyway. 狐獴连续被卷尾燕的诡计欺骗，却仍然选择和他和睦相处。这告诉我们，当一个人犯了错误时，不要轻易下定论。So 下定结论 ，yeah, don't don't easily come to conclusions. 很多时候他们可能有不得已的苦衷，给别人机会，也就是给自己机会。Yeah, I agree with this kind of philosophy. Things like, I feel like a lot of criminals wouldn't commit crimes unless they're stealing for food and things like this. I think, yeah, if people were just generally comfortable, had enough money, they wouldn't need to do criminal things. But some people are greedy, and despite having enough money for them and their entire family and whatever to live off forever, they will still commit crimes. Why do people do that? Why do people do that? Anyway, 关于卷尾燕的3次叫声，下列哪项正确？第3次。So the first one, 第3次. What did you say? No, it's not 第3次, it's 的3次叫声。第一次是 So the first was like warning an eagle is coming, and they're not in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. The second was it was just to swindle them and take their food. And the third one was they're imitating the meerkats and taking their food. All right. Sorry, just a minute. 第一次是向狐獴求助 Yeah, all right, it's that. 第二次是在欺骗狐獴。第三次是 Well, that one's true as well. 第二次是想报复狐獴 No, 报复 This is get revenge? No. 每次都受到狐獴的指责 No. I don't even know if 狐獴 is capable of 指责 Can a meerkat blame? I don't know. I don't think they have that kind of intellect. 向狐獴求助 Oh, sorry, 求助 is not helping them. It is asking for help. That is incorrect. So it is C. The third time they're swindling them because they're hungry. And if they don't swindle them, they will starve. All right, 关于狐獴可以知道畏怕老鹰 Oh yeah, that's already enough. 行动笨拙 No. 繁殖能力强 I mean, probably, but 栖息于沼泽地 No, they live in marshlands, or their habitat is marshlands. No, they're afraid of eagles. Yeah. 第5段中划线词语的意思最可能是 Okay, 无奈之举 So it's because I have no other options. 不得已的行为 all right, that one. Yeah, that's just the definition of that word. 不得已的行为令人震惊的举措愤怒的反抗之举 They use 之举 here. Like they're defining a sentence with 之举 in terms of a sentence with 之举 doesn't work like that. 为达目的不择手段 Not really. In the meaning of the word is just do something out of desperation. You're not trying to be bad. It's just that you don't have a choice, because if you don't be bad, you are going to die of starvation. 狐獴对卷尾燕的态度告诉了我们 So this is the don't judge people too quickly. 不能一味索取 不要盲目相信他人，要多体谅别人，物竞天择，适者生存。I guess it's this one. 体谅别人 like the birds swindle the meerkats, but they're starving, and most of the time they're helping. Like they only do it because they have no choice. That looks like science fiction of some kind. How do you say Death Star in Chinese? I don't know. I've never come up. I feel like maybe it should have come up. 对于雨，我们并不陌生。So this is like diamond rain on other planets and so on. 它是从大气层落到地面的态水 ，so liquid state water. 不过，如果据此认为，其他星球下的也是液态水，那你就大错特错了。虽然其他星球上确实也会下雨，但下的不是水，甚至可能与水完全无关。Yeah, on most planets, the temperature is kind of so cold that rain is solid. The other one would be gas as well, right? Can you rain gas? I don't think it counts as rain if it's just gas. It's just floating. Maybe it counts as convection. 最有意思的雨可能是钻石雨，也 diamond rain. 有科学家提出 I just pointed out then. 土星上 is Saturn. This is not Saturn. 土星土星 is Saturn, right? 土星上每年大约会下1000吨钻石。1,000 tons of diamonds rain on Saturn every year, whatever a year means in this context. Then, 这一推论 so 推论 is a logical deduction. 还未被完全证实。Oh, okay, so this is be more like postulate or preposition or something like that. 科学家认为土星的环境是最有利于形成钻石雨的。土星上激烈的雷雨会使其大气层中的do you know that character? This one? I don't know. 甲什么分子分解 I don't know that character. Oh, it's science ones. Usually I do alright in the science ones, but not this time it seems. Is it? It's a molecule name, right? It's like it's some sort of chemical nomenclature of some kind. 分解而得的碳原则 No, 氮原则 like carbon atoms 自由飘落下来。Anyway, no, don't think about it. 当穿过土星浓密的分层大气层时，碳原子会变成石墨。So this would be graphite, I guess. Is that the Chinese word for graphite? Stone ink. Kind of makes sense. What's in your pencils? 铅笔. So in 铅笔 you don't use lead because it's poisonous. 最后又因压力增强而变成小钻石。然而，土星的核心温度太高，钻石落下就会融化。The diamonds will dissolve. They have a very high melting point. but 融化, not, is it dissolve? No, it's not dissolve, it's melt. Sorry, melt, not dissolve. 图位六. So this is like astrophysics or astronomy nomenclature. 图 represents Saturn. So you need to know the planet names. The first character indicates the planet name. 位 indicates satellite. 卫星. 六 is the sixth one. Presumably, I think it's the sixth one in succession, right? Not necessarily the sixth largest one. I'm not sure. Shall we ask ChatGPT? So this is the sixth moon of Saturn, right? 图位六, if I'm not mistaken. 图位六. 位六. 图位六. It is Saturn, right? I'm a bit embarrassed. 土星, Saturn. Yeah, no, it is Saturn. I'm trying to learn these. Titan, 土卫六. So Saturn, all right, so 土卫六 implies it's the sixth with respect to distance. Let's ask ChatGPT. It's with respect to distance, right? It's not the sixth largest. Let's ask ChatGPT. Does the 六 in 土卫六 imply it's the sixth closest to Saturn or the sixth largest satellite of Saturn? 土卫六的六，土卫六中的六指的是它是土星的第六颗已发现的卫星。Both are wrong. It's the sixth discovered moon of Jupiter. Moons, like 卫星 can mean moon as well, right? A natural satellite. 通常在中文中也 blah blah blah. Yeah, all right. Not really relevant for what I'm doing, but I like learning things. Okay, so the sixth discovered satellite of Jupiter 是土星最大的卫星。Oh, I could have just read the rest of the sentence and I would have had more information. 那里下的则是假什么暴雨? What is that character? It's there again. Oh, is this ethylene? Hold on. Methanol? Methylene. It's one of the methanol? Is it methanol or methylene? You know what? I'm looking it up. You can't stop me. One alkene. So it is methylene. So this one? Methane. Sorry, methane. Methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, hexane, septane, octane, nonane, decane. I remember doing this in school. All right. So 甲烷is methane. So 乙烷加以丙丁丙烷 and 丁烷 methane, ethane, propane, butane, I guess. So we have methane storms. Okay. 如同地球上的水循环一样，土卫六也有甲烷循环。It has a methane cycle. Interesting. 那里会周期性的降雨，降下的甲烷雨汇集成湖。So it rains methane and it forms lakes. If there's not much oxygen, then what's methane? Methane is just carbon and hydrogen, right? It's just CH4. Yeah. 壶里的甲烷会蒸发. Yeah, so it can't combust. Yeah, if there's no oxygen. 再次升空形成云. 这就进入下一个循环. 土卫六上的甲烷之所以是液态的，是因为土卫六的表面温度相当低. It's relatively low. So there's not much light from the sun that gets to these planets. So sometimes they're warm because they kind of come close to Saturn or Jupiter or whatever. And the gravity from that planet kind of expands and contracts the planet and it warms up like that. Yeah, so they're saying it's a bit cold, but compared to like anywhere else out there, it's probably very, very hot. The fact that there's anything that is a liquid is pretty amazing. It's pretty hot. 可达到零下179摄氏度. Yeah, so negative 179. 当然，土卫六上也有固体的大冰山。当然 is that obvious? Yes, of course, the sixth moon of Jupiter. Sorry, the sixth moon of Saturn has big glaciers. Is that obvious? Like, if I went and asked random people, would they know? I didn't know that. 当然. What do you mean, 当然? 金星 Venus 金星上的雨 Oh, this is acidic, right? This is really interesting. 也很特别. 那里下的是硫酸雨 phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid? No. 硫. So lin is phosphorus, right? 硫, what's 硫? Or am I getting them mixed up? 硫酸. Sulfuric acid. So liu is sulfur, is it? Yeah, the other I got it mixed up with lin. There's this one, lin's one. Whoops. Yeah. All right. Too many molecules to remember. Liu, sulfur. Must remember that. Why is it called? And so the character, the right-hand side is just pronunciation, right? On the left-hand side, sulfur is an object of like it's something you can kind of pick up and so on. Elemental sulfur. You probably shouldn't pick it up. Don't listen to YouTubers on whether or not you should pick up sulfur. 这是由于金星大气层中漂浮的都是硫酸云 So this is sulfuric acid clouds. 但是因为该星球的表面温度相当高，硫酸雨在降落过程中就全部蒸发了。So it rains, but it kind of evaporates mid-air. 这些奇怪的雨只是冰山一角。Oh, this is the tip of the iceberg. 冰山 is iceberg, is it? And we saw it up here. 大冰山. That's even wackier. Are there big icebergs on the sixth moon of Jupiter? On the sixth moon of Saturn? No, 当然. Of course. As everyone knows. All right. Where were we? Where were we? I'm lost here. So this is just the tip of the iceberg. So this is not talking about a literal iceberg. This is an iceberg of knowledge. 其他星球上还有许多不同的雨，例如火星上的干冰雨。干冰 is dry ice, so carbon dioxide. 木星 Jupiter 上的液氮雨 ，so liquid nitrogen rain， 以及太阳上的等离子，等离子雨 ，what is 等离子？等离子 ，what is okay？ 离子 is a particle， so 等离子 is this like plasma rain？ Why is it called 等离子？Why is it called 等离子？ Plasma. This is plasma in the sense of particles, not in the sense of blood. 等离子雨 plasma rain on the sun. 这些奇特的现象为科学家研究其他星球上是否存在生物提供的参考。Alright, anyway, let's have a look. 这一推论 this like deduction will be a good choice, I think. So 这一推论 what is it referring to? This is diamond rain on Saturn. Yeah. 土星会下钻石雨 Yeah. Diamond rain on Saturn. Are they well, some of these are probably true to a limited extent. Like there's probably oxygen on Saturn in the sense that there's probably oxygen everywhere to a certain extent. But the answer is A. That's what we want to talk about. Like they just didn't mention those. Like CBD weren't even mentioned. 为什么土卫六上的甲烷是液态的？Why is it liquid state? All right. 表面温度过低。Yeah. I studied astronomy, like astrophysics in uni, right? So when I think of like this being liquid, I think, oh, it's really hot. But here the author thinks it's really cold. So I need to adjust my thinking for how the author thinks. So it could be this one. 宇宙风暴冲击导致 The Big Bang caused it. It's true, the Big Bang caused it. But the Big Bang caused everything, right? 有冰山可供储存甲烷分子分解速度快 So it's this. Yeah. Like, so what's the average temperature of the universe? It's something like just above absolute zero or something. So these are high temperatures, given the context, but compared to temperatures on Earth, yeah, they're kind of low. Okay, 关于金星上的硫酸雨，下列哪项正确？ Okay, so the sulfuric acid rain on Venus, it evaporates mid-air. 会在空中蒸发 This one. That's it. 下一个，根据上文可以知道，太阳上没有雨。There's no rain on the sun. There's plasma rain on the sun, according to the article. Is it rain or is it convection? I'm a little bit skeptical when they say plasma rain. 地球上降雨的预测十分精准。It's got nothing to do with anything that they talked about. 星球上的雨千奇百怪。Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, okay, 行星 is a planet. So, yeah, 土卫六 is not a 行星, right? maybe we should use 天体 or something like this. The sun is also not a planet. 行星的地质条件影响雨的形成。Actually, they do kind of say that, don't they? Yeah, the geography. Like they mention the temperature, right? That's part of geography. Yeah. All right, let's... B is the anticipated answer. Let's not go too far down that rabbit hole, eh? All right, have I seen that? I have seen this. This is Jiaguwen, right? It's at the... You can see it at the National Museum in Beijing. Right? I'm pretty sure I've seen this. All right, just pause. I need the bathroom. Yeah, no, I just realized, not in the National Museum, but in the library. I'll show you. Let's Google it. In the National Library, right? So I think it's 国家图书馆 and Jiaguwen. Yeah, I've seen it. Is that the one? Not exactly. Yeah, I remember seeing something like this. This is what I saw when I went to the National Museum. 国家博物馆. Or maybe it is in the museum. The library also has them as well, right? Jiaguwen. Yeah, what if I... That's it there, is it? It's very similar. Maybe there's multiple specimens and I haven't seen this precise one in the book. Yeah. But if you get a chance, you can go to the library in Beijing, the National Library. I think it's called National Library. And yeah, it sounds like you're just going to go in a room with all these stuffy books. But they have all this historical stuff about Chinese writing and so on. It's definitely worth going. Well, I found it definitely worth going. Okay, 今日国家典籍博物馆 典籍 it's a classical works or something, I guess. 博物馆举办了以甲骨文记忆为主体的年度大展，吸引了人们一探甲骨文的秘密。So Jiaguwen go back to the Shang dynasty, if I remember correctly. Quite a long time ago, they were carved on bones of like tortoises and whatever, animals, various parts of animals. Yeah. So it was kind of more like hieroglyphics back then. 甲骨文是目前中国发现的最早的成熟文字。因刻写在龟甲或兽札上而得名。中国国家图书馆 Oh, there it is. That's what I talked about. The National Library. I've been there. Yeah, that's one of the advantages of living in China, especially in Beijing. Like you read about these things in your textbook, it's like, oh, it's just down the road. I should go there. And then you go there, and then you see this. And it's like, oh, wow. They're not pretending. It's right there. 现藏甲骨3万多片，我的妈呀，那么多！约占其存世总量的1/4。Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's a bit weird because it says 存世, like it the world's a quarter of the world's Jiaguwen. I'm like, what? It took me a while to realize. Oh, okay, but they're all like Chinese, right? I can't think of other cultures that have Jiaguwen. 此次展览 特意从国家图书馆的甲骨馆藏中挑选出了65件具有代表性的珍品。这些甲骨文记载了内容除常见的祭祀主题外，祭祀 is like ritual sacrifice or something like this, right? I forget. 还包括农业田 What is that character? Is it a What is that character? 田什么？气象、疾病等。哦，田猎 hunting 猎 I do know that character. I just have not seen it like when you see it outside of context. Like, what? 猎田猎。Yeah, what is 祭祀? It is like sacrifice to the gods, that kind of thing, right? Yeah, all right. Yeah, I don't often see that word 祭祀 so I should look it up. 另外，本次展出的甲骨除龟甲之外，还有牛肩甲骨。I guess this 甲 means like collarbone or something like this. 人头骨 even skull bones. All right. I didn't see that when I went to the museum. 本次展览以讲故事的方式介绍了甲骨文的发现历史，通过8个具体而生动的故事，配合模拟场景，将甲骨从中从中药药材到信息资料，从丝袜到掘 This is like I don't know, digging up treasure and stealing it. 到科学发掘的历史变迁，每每到来。This may, whenever no, it's not. Is it May? 每每到来。I guess it just means closely related or something like this. Or described in detail. 到 here would be to explain or to see, as to say. So I guess it's explained in detail, this. 展览还特别this character I think it's like Jan or something like this. 甄选了 甄选 No. Do you remember it? This character I forget. It's not that uncommon. 甄选 Yeah. 甄选 It's Jen. Yeah, it's on the list of characters I should learn. 甄选了50余种，在甲骨文研究历史上颇具有颇具里程碑意义的著作。All right. 此外，本次展览还特别注重互动性和体验性。在展厅内，有一片绿色区域，这是专门为参加者准备的互动区，甲骨杏树林。All right. I'm not sure. Is this author's named Lin? 在这里，每一片悬挂着的绿叶上都有一个用甲骨文写的姓氏和生肖。杏树林 Lin here is not It's a surname in Chinese. But here it's like the forest. It's used figuratively to mean forest. Interesting. 参观者可以参与到寻找姓氏与书香的互动游戏中来，从而认识相关的甲骨文。二层展厅还设为了学童识字，去配有一台触屏式甲骨文whatever that is 铃木打印机。Did I see that? No, I don't think I saw that. I've seen various things where you kind of make your jaguwen and this sort of thing. For children, it's kind of like a mock way of doing this. 孩子们可以在触屏上 What's this? 铃木甲骨文 I don't know. 并将自己的作品打印出来带回家。Yeah, I've seen that sort of stuff. It's to kind of make it more interactive, especially for kids. But I don't know. I wouldn't be adverse to doing it myself. That sounds like fun. 关于甲骨文可以知道什么？多刻在龟甲和兽骨上。We need to be a bit careful. 很少有对应的现代汉。内容多跟古代典礼有关。Yeah, so there's not 稀少, there was 30,000 something of them. So here they said 多. Yeah, so they didn't say there's most of them are like this. Sorry, they didn't say most of them are like this, right? So what was the other one? 很少有对应的现代汉字。That's true, but they didn't say that, did they? So some jaguwen still kind of exist. Like mu, like your eye, mu. That one, from what I understand, originated from jaguwen. It just evolved over the years, though. 记载内容处。Here. I think I'm supposed to choose B. Maybe strictly speaking, they did not say that most of them are on like tortoises and other animals, but I think I'm supposed to think that's true. I think that's they didn't strictly say that. All right. 第三段中这个 what's this? I thought it meant something like described in detail or something like this. 细致的描写 like that one makes sense to me. 生动的讲述 that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. 准确的翻译 This is before 翻译 even existed, right? 耐心的宣传 No. Described in detail. Hey. 下列哪项不属于这次展览的特点？特意留有悬念。That one, right? 注重互动性。Yeah, that one was said. 展出的甲骨类型多样。I think so. 采取了讲故事的方式。I don't remember that one. So this is a 不属于. So definitely the 互动 is here. All right. So where do we talk about the 活动? No, 展览. We're 展览, we're not 活动, 展览. 故事等 The caution one is gone. And 甲骨类型多样. It's kind of described in detail. I think we can infer that, even though it doesn't seem to directly say that. Yeah. 特意留有悬念. 悬念 is suspense in the sense of Alfred Hitchcock. So that's wrong, and because it's a 不属于 question, that's right. Reminds me of that Rick and Morty episode. 在甲骨文姓属林参加者可以打印陵墓的生肖图案 not 生肖图案 That one's incorrect. 学习如何制作甲骨文 Kind of. 通过游戏认识甲骨文 This one. Kind of a game. Yeah, they described it as a game, right? So yeah, that one. 了解甲骨文字形的演变 This is probably true, but they didn't say that, right? So the 生肖 is mentioned here, but you don't get to print that out. 通过游戏认识甲骨文 What do they say here? 参加者可以参与到寻找姓氏和属相的互动游戏中来，从而认识相关的甲骨文。Yeah, definitely be. Alright, what's next? What's next on the list? I have no idea. What is that? What are those? What is that? Oh, I can't even see. Oh, this is a dropper. What's it called? It's like deek one or something like that, right? And these look like olives or something. All right. 化石燃料 fossil fuels 终将枯端 Fossil fuels will sooner or later be used up. 虽然没有人能够准确预测出枯端时间，但这一天迟早会到来，因此我们必须尽快找到新的能源来满足需求。Yeah, so from what I understand, with coal in particular, there's enough. There's plenty of coal to the point where we would wipe ourselves out before we run out of coal. That's my understanding. Hopefully we leave it in the ground. 研究发现，以非良作物或农业废弃物为原料转化而成的液态燃料。OK， 纤维素生物燃料有利于环境保护，并且技术可行性强。So, yeah, this hyphen goes to here, right? And then you're saying that. 很有希望替代传统化石能源。目前科学家已经先后研制出两代生物燃料。So we're talking about biofuels. 第一代生物燃料以可食用作物为原料，如玉米、大豆、甘蔗等。sugarcane。用这些材料制造生物燃料是最简单可行的，因为转化技术是现成的。OK。然而，长期使用这些生物燃料并非长久之计，因为我们没有足够的耕地来满足原料的需求。So we don't have enough arable land. Alright. 第二代生物燃料主要以 纤维、塑料、素材料为原料，如富含纤维素，生长迅速的草本植物，而可转化为草油的原料有很多，从木材废料到农业废弃物，玉米什么小麦、精干 ，I guess it's 干再到能源作物及生长迅速、纤维含量高、专门种植用作草油原料的植物，这些作为耕作成本底。工作成本低，产量大，更主要的是，种植这些作物，还会危及粮食生产。大多数能源作物都能在农田的边际上快速生长。Okay, so it doesn't affect the food supply. 而且还有一些能够在被污染的土壤中生长，并同时净化环境。So they can be grown in polluted environments. Okay, that's the second generation. Is there a third generation? I'm not sure. 纤维素类植物富含生物质，so this concept 指某一系列中全都或特定的生物总量。OK， 能够可持续的制造生物燃料。研究显示，在不减少人类食物、动物饲料及出口生物质份额的前提下，有的国家每年都能够生产13亿吨铅重。No， 干重 ，whatever that is， I don't know what 干重 is。生物质。So this is biomatter, biomass. 如此大量的生物质，每年至少能产生约3790亿升草油，大约相当于一个超级大国每年柴油消耗总量的一半。有的国家 so an unspecified country, all right? Some countries. 放眼全球，每年产生的纤维素类生物质转换成的生物燃料相当于340亿至1600亿桶原料。桶 usually means like bucket. 原油 buckets of crude oil. Maybe this tong means barrel. 大大超过了目前全球每年30亿桶原油的消耗量。此外，纤维素类生产质能够转化成任何类型的燃料，如乙醇。So is this ethanol? This is ethanol, right? 乙醇 is ethanol. So is there 甲醇 methanol, ethanol? What's next? Methanol, ethanol. Okay. 普通汽油，甚至航天燃油。人类历史上的能源新纪元 New Epoch， 草油时代 也许很快就要到来了。All right. We know, according to the first paragraph, fossil fuels will run out one day. 化石燃料无法持续满足需求。I guess it says that. Is it true? I mean, I feel like fossil fuels will last us forever until we wipe ourselves out. I think that's the vibe I'm supposed to be getting from this. Here, yeah, 满足需求。Oh, getting tired. 长期使用第一代生物燃料有什么限制因素 ？We run out of arable land. 耕地有限。Hey, I remember reading that. I'm predicting there's going to be a question on that. OK， 关于能源作物，下列哪项正确？生长周期长。对土壤质量要求高，不易遭受苦难，不会危及这个第二代，对吗 ？I guess it doesn't hurt the food supply chain. They said that, but it was only in regards to the second generation. 能源作物。Where does it say here? 这些作物，哪些作物 ？Here, 能源作物。So definitely this one. It doesn't cause food issues, according to the text. 关于草油时代，so this 草油时代 may arrive soon, a new epoch. 植物改良将加快，正式迈入能源正规化时代。化石燃料不断更新，使用纤维素生物质转化的燃料。This one, is it? So you take fibrous plant material and convert it into, I don't know, flammable material? What's the word? Yeah, 制造生物燃料。Yeah, so it's D. All right, running out of steam. One more to go. Who's this guy? Stock photo reading a newspaper. Hello, stock photo guy. 生活中我们经常会发现这样一个奇怪的现象，很多受钻研、爱思考的人，并不经常锻炼身体，但他们却很少感冒发烧，这引起了研究人员的兴趣。All right, people who are good at thinking, they study a lot, I guess, but they don't get colds, right? 感冒 don't get colds and the flu. They don't really exercise. Why is that? What's up with that? Scientists are like, interesting. 研究小组对149名同龄健康志愿者进行了对比实验。志愿者被分为3组，除了正常的饮食起居外，第一组主要从事思考和研究工作。OK， 第二组每天定时进行1次慢跑锻炼。So the first group are the thinkers, the second group do light exercise. 第3组没有任何思考和锻炼任务，纯粹过悠闲的生活。So they're not thinking, they're not exercising, they're just lazy, lazily living their lives. What are they doing? How can you not think? I don't know. It's like I'm just going to end up pondering deeply things. OK， 为期8周的实验结果后，志愿者更恢复正常的工作和生活状态。So people went back to their normal status after the experiment. So are they going to say that like deep thinking and pondering causes you to lose weight or something like this? Or is it as equivalent to exercise? I'm a bit skeptical of that, but all right. 在此后的8个月里 Oh, okay, so we're continuing the experiments. Like they do this for 8 weeks. Then it's like, no, do whatever you want now. And then 8 months later, 研究人员对这次志愿者的健康状况进行了跟踪调查。结果显示，第一组人请病假的天数仅仅是第三组的24%。So that's really low, right? That's a quarter. So the first group, the thinkers, the nothing was a quarter of the nothingers. 第二组人请病假 so 请病假 is to request sick days, sick leave. 的天数则是第三组的24%，第25%， 52%。Sorry. What was I saying? So this is still pretty low as well. Oh, this is low compared to the third group. So how does the first and second group compare? 而且第一组和第二组的人在感染急性呼吸道疾病的时间和严重程度方面，相当于第三组的人分别降低了50%和40%。所以这分别 is respectively. So the first group is that one, second group, no, first group that one, second group that one. Yeah, first 第一组 this one, 第二组 this one. And here we're talking about respiratory illnesses and 严重程度 severity. Anyway. 此外，研究人员还发现，第一组和第二组的人健康状况比实验前要好很多。Really? That's curious. 如感冒的发病率明显下降，但第三组人的身体状况反倒变差了。So maybe the first group are not getting sick because they don't go out much and get infectious diseases from people. Whereas the people who are exercising, which is good for you, are going out and getting diseases from like children sneezing on them or something. 该实验结果表明，专心思考也如同锻炼。So 如同 is alike. There's not equivalent to, right? 确实会提高人的免疫力，效果甚至超过了慢跑。研究人员认为，人体健康其实是身体，精神及社会适应三方面的一种和谐状态。生活中，人们总会遇到各种困难和烦恼，这会使人情绪偏激，从而引发疾病。而如果专心思考某一问题，就会避免情绪波动。Okay. So they're attributing it to psychological effects on your health. And if you deeply ponder things, you don't have these kind of mood fluctuations. 从而保持心理平衡，减小患病几率。All right, I haven't heard that before. 尽管目前研究者尚不能找到专心思考为 为何能保持身体健康的确切答案，但专心思考能产生与健身同样的甚至更好的效果，也确凿无疑。确凿无疑。It's like doubtless。人们应该重视这种另类锻炼方式，多读书，多思考，多读书，多思考，多学习中文。OK， 关于那个实验，可以知道什么？实验持续了半年。So it lasted like maybe 9.5 months, right? No, hold on. 8 weeks and 8 months. What's that? That's 10 months in total. 第三组志愿者最优先. Oh, absolutely. They were the lazy people who got sick the most because they're lazy. 志愿者职业不同. I mean, yes, but they didn't say that, right? Like because they're humans. 第二组志愿者年龄偏大. No, they all had the same age. Or at least in the same age bracket. 根据第三段，下列哪项正确？很多志愿者退出了实验，每天锻炼的人请假次数最小。No, it was the people who pondered every day. 第一组人健康状况有所改善。It didn't improve, it was just good. Did it improve? 无思考任务的人it's a bit weird. 身体恢复正常。I guess that must be B. I suppose the author is thinking, so 改善 is a verb meaning to improve. So I guess the author's thinking through this experiment their health improved, sort of. Like they pondered for 8 weeks and their health improved. I guess it does imply that. 根据上文下列哪项属于研究人员的观点？情绪偏激易惹病上身。That one sounds correct to me, but I'm not familiar with these words. 锻炼是最佳的养生方式。No, I didn't say that. It might be true, but it just didn't say that. 要客观看待困难和烦恼。客观 is objectively. We just didn't say that. Maybe if it said 乐观, it might be better. 慢跑有助. We didn't talk about 慢跑. 慢跑有助于提高适应能力. 适应能力, your ability to adapt to things. It's not your immune system. So I think it's A. All right. And finally, 100 questions. 上文主要讲的是劳逸结合的重要性。I don't even know what this is. 劳逸结合。Oh, is this work and rest? The importance of work-rest balance or something like that. 专心思考有益身体健康。Yeah, absolutely that one. 学与思的辩证关系。We need to talk about bodily health. 健康离不开积极的心态。Oh, it could be this one. Is it C or is it D? 健康离不开积极的心态。Positive attitude. No, it didn't talk about positive attitude. It talked about not dwelling, not ruminating. Yeah, it's all right. So this kind of ruminating on these like difficulties and bad things and annoyances. So it wasn't positive, it was just not negative. So C is a better choice. All right, I'm a little tired. There we go. There's me answers for the reading section. Let's see how I did. Hopefully I get them all right, so I don't have to go back and find all my errors. There's the official answers. Where's my red pen? All right, let's see how I did. Yubing, CCDAA, CCDAA, CBBAB, CBB. Wow, 4 wrong in the Yubing section. That's not very good. All right, BAABA, BAABA, CBABA, CBABA, CEADB, CEADB, BCAB, BCAB. All right. So far I've only, thus far I've only gotten Yubing questions wrong. CAABA, CAABA, ABBBB, ABBB. I got one wrong. All right. ABDAD, ABDAD, DCBAC, DCBAC. I got 5 wrong. 50. 590. 5 wrong. 4 of them were Yubing questions. All right. Yubing 54. Yubing 54. I chose B. The answer was A. 54. What did I? Okay, why did I choose B? 觉到才 Is that considered correct? 觉到才 Seems like it is. 觉到最后才离开。No, all right, I learned something. 觉到才 is considered acceptable. Yeah, all right, that's considered legit. All right, that's considered legit. I got that wrong because I did not know that grammar pattern, or at least not well enough. 这篇论文决在 is 考察 the wrong choice. 考察影响重剑运动员决策准确性。考察什么的准确性？ So investigate the accuracy of this. Yeah, it is really hard to work out what this sentence means, but that doesn't mean it's wrong. Sorry, here. Let's Google it. 这篇什么？这篇论文决在考察 the other 查考察影响 Okay, let's search for that, and then I can just copy and paste this. So 影响的因素。So is it question 4第4个是正确在正确性后面添一个因素之类的词比较合适。考察什么什么的影响什么的因素。Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Let's just check. What if I put quotes on there? So these are all the same, right? What if I just search for this? Culture, investigate, study. That's correct. 影响因素. Yeah, I think the high native guy got it right. 本体考察影响这个主要因素，考察因素。All right. Yeah, no, I did not know that collocation. 考察因素。All right, no. So 考察 blah 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 的因素。Yeah, you need that. All right, fair enough. No, I got that wrong. I got 57 wrong. I got the long ones wrong. Where's 57? Right at the bottom. Okay, 57, I chose D. Why did I choose D? Why did I choose D? Did I just make a typo or something? 由于技术困难，技术上的困难。It's very hard to have 困难 for things that don't exist yet. Like, would you consider the non-existence of, say, I don't know, like super intelligent robots a difficulty? Is that a real difficulty? Like 困难. Like technological difficulties. I don't know. I still think 困难 is not a good choice of word, but all right. B was the answer. 妈妈爱写作，初稿都写在这个上。比如这个。Is 特别 the wrong word? 特别 implies good. Is that the error? 特别 might be a wrong choice of word to describe these things. 初稿 might be a first draft. First draft. What's the error? So 初稿 first draft. So assuming if you're able to write it on a shoebox, it's not going to be like, it might just be a sketch or an outline of your writing, or maybe it's something like that. 都写在用 why is there 用呢？写在用特别的材料上。why is there 用呢？ I didn't see the 用。写在用特别的材料上。Yeah, okay, obviously that's an error, right? So 写在 this is a preposition, and then you need an actual noun in there as well. 用特别的材料东西上 I don't know, you need like a 东西写在什么上？写在用特别材料的材料上。有奇怪的东西。Yeah, that's definitely an error, right? Well, that's the answer anyway. I think that's where it is. 初稿都写在用特别 that'll be enough. High native seems like people have asked all sorts of questions on this side. Yeah, the important, okay, 7. Yeah, 需要用 yeah. So it is the 用. Yeah, maybe when I read it, I don't know, I'm curious, did I say that aloud? Maybe I didn't even notice the 用. Sometimes, like, as you're reading, like, it becomes kind of more fluent, you don't even notice these things. Your brain says what it thinks will be there, and it says that. And you probably notice that when I read aloud. I will say a word and then not realize that another word is written in the text, because that's the word I was expecting. Yeah, just kind of, it's on auto predict. So maybe I didn't notice that. When I saw it, like, I saw yong there, that's really weird. Yeah, that's what happens though, isn't it? You just don't notice the yong. The instant I noticed it, it's like, oh, that's really weird. All right, so D. Sorry, 58. I chose A, the answer is B. Why did I choose A? I chose A because 雕塑 is not a 建筑. Okay, it seems like 教树 counts as a 建筑. All right, why is the answer B? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have said that unless it was a 语病 section. It's telling me find an error here. And it's like, all right, that's the most erroneous thing I could find. 我以前非常喜欢这本小说. So, is it the 非常 or something? 曾反复阅读一直the 被一直被翻的. Yeah, so the subject has changed. The subject is 我, it is not 这本小说. 我一直被翻的. Yeah, I was the one, yeah. So, yeah, 曾反复阅读. 这本小说一直被翻得破烂不堪. Yeah. So the subject of this is 我. The subject of this is 小说. Yeah. Got it? I missed it. But yeah, now that you tell me that one's there. Yeah, 我一直被the 被 implies it's happening to me. Maybe delete the 被. 我一直翻的我一直把它翻的这个只好重新装订. Yeah, this is not correct. The 被 in particular. It implies this is happening to me because I am the subject. Yep, I got that wrong. I missed it. I should have found it. Anyway. 60. I got 60 wrong. The last one. I chose C. The answer is B. Why did I choose C? 就像这个一样，我们人生也需要用心经营才能有所成就，才能有所成就。So that would imply 有所。There's no verb, right? 才能成就，才能有所成就。Okay, first of all, 成就 can it function as a verb? Yes, it can. Okay, I got that wrong. All right, 有所成就. Can you put 有所 before a verb? 有所. Oh, wow, it's not only a possible, it seems to be a collocation. Yeah, 定能有所成就. So 有所 meaning somewhat. Okay. What does the 有所 in 有所成表示在某个方面有一些他在工作上有所成就 somewhat accomplished. I guess where's the verb? This is the verb, right? So this is a verb meaning to have accomplishments. Is that right? 经过多年的努力，他终于有所成就。So how do I understand this? 他在工作上有所成就。What is the meaning of 成就 in this sentence? 有所 does not mean to have. It is not to some extent. To some extent. But this 成就 here means something like to be accomplished. The 成就 is functioning as a verb. Is 成就 here functioning as a verb? 成就是名词。But then, okay, but then in sentences ending 有所成就 with the verb. All right, so 他经常多年的努力，终于有所成就。What's the verb? 有。Does that mean, okay, if 有 is the verb, then what does 所 add? It's not the word 有所 So this 有 and 所. So this 有所 does not mean somewhat. It's 有 and 所, the two words next to each other. 虚词有所进步。So 有所 can be used before a verb. No, that's 有了。有所。在这些例子中，有所后面一个 there is no 有所。Oh no, so it's giving the definition of this. 改善改变，有所提高，也中文水平有所提高。有所提高 so the so it's kind of like has some improvement 有所提高 I guess 有所改善 Yeah, I don't recall encountering this usage before. Maybe I have and I've just understood it very easily. I haven't had to study it to the point where I'm judging it as correct or not. Okay, anyway, 有所成就 I have not seen this collocation, or I don't think I have. So, has had some accomplishments or something like that. Yeah, 才能有所成. Yeah, 才能有所成. So this is even like a hypothetical as well. 才能有所成就. So then you can have some accomplishments. Bit weird. I still am not confident with that. The correct answer was B. 遇到孩子害怕做的事，家长不能说算了，害怕就别做了，没问题。而且 is the 而且 isn't it? 要鼓励他们去做这件事。So it should be like 反而。Yeah, all right. I'm going to Google it, and I bet you will go to High Native, and the native Chinese speaker will have changed 而且 to 反而. Let's see. Do I get 10 points if I get that right? 遇到孩子害怕的事情，害怕做的事。Want those exact characters in the sequence. All right, High Native. Some native speaker is going to say 而且 you need to change to 反而. So where is it? Question 10. You didn't answer question 10. You didn't answer question 10. That didn't help. That helps because I can copy and paste this now. There's a this is considered a 语病. Can you help me find that error, please? 而且 而是 all right 而是 I forgot about 而是 而且 So there was a kind of 转折. I feel like this and this point are kind of making the same thing. Yeah, 不要不能这样 yeah, 不能而能 maybe. Yeah, 不应该就应该 Yeah, it's the 而且 I did point it out. Why didn't I choose it? I didn't choose it because I thought that one was a bit weird. Problem is I analyze it and I can think of some ultra contrived way that it works. And yeah. Anyway, those are the 4 Yubing section ones I got wrong, and I got one more wrong. Question 90. Oh, I got this one wrong, explained in fine detail. So it doesn't mean that, it means it's B. 生动的讲述. All right. I really think those questions are kind of unfair though. Like, this character is not a HSK character. All right, so... And then from the context, it was explained in detail. How am I supposed to get from that alone? Like, I can't infer this. It's just not possible to infer the meaning of this. And you're asked what the meaning of this is. It's like just, do you know this, Chengyu? If not, you lose a mark. 美美到来. Is it me? I don't know this character. So, docile. 娓娓道来. That's not the dictionary definition. 娓娓道来. So, kind of, the question is just asking you to know the dictionary definition of this word. 娓娓道来. Can't do that one. 娓娓道来. Not in the dictionary. Not in the, like, hover... What's it called? It's the CC... Creative Commons Chinese English Dictionary. CCC Dict. Chinese. 意思是连续不断不停的说，生动的 yeah okay 生动的 here. So yeah, that's just not a fair question, right? It was on the actual exam. That's just not a reasonable question. How are you supposed to know that? You can't figure it out. It's not 生动. They talk about lots of details. 娓娓道来. I don't see any way you can know this unless you just fortuitously ran into it in your reading. Yeah, that kind of question is really demoralizing, right? Well, what am I supposed to do? All right, thank you for watching. Let's call it a video. I think we did all right, right? 90%. I mean, I did spend a slightly longer than you get on the actual exam. On the actual exam, you get 45 minutes. I spent over 3 hours. And then I stopped and looked up things and all this other stuff too. But the reason I do that is because I learn more, right? Yeah, you learn more. And I'm more interested in learning things than getting good at exams. All right, well, thank you for watching. I'm quite tired and need a rest. Time for lunch. Remember to do the liking and subscribing, whatever else you do on YouTube these days. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.